Welcome to the summit of Mount Umunhum. I'm Steve Abers, General Manager of Mid-Peninsula Regional Open Space District, or MidPen for short. At 3,486 feet above sea level, you're standing on one of the four highest peaks of the San Francisco Bay Area, high enough to snow up here on a cold winter's day. From here you can enjoy a 360-degree view that spans more than 2,000 square miles. Although the mountaintop has been here for millennia, it only opened to the public in 2017. For 200 years, this spot was out of reach to anyone but private landowners and the U.S. military.
We built these long-range radars that looked about 250 miles out to sea to identify, detect and identify any of the aircraft that might be coming in.
Even more importantly, this land was cut off from the native Ohlone people that originally settled the area.
Mount Umunhum is significant to our people as it is the place of our creation story.
Along with its human history, today you'll discover the unique climate and habitat that makes the summit an island in the sky.
I've never seen this many rare plants in one area, so it just kind of shows you how special this place is.
Before you set off to explore, I'm guessing that a few of you didn't quite know how to pronounce the name of this mountain before you traveled here. It's Umunhum.
Mount Umunhum contains the root word for hummingbird in 5 different Ohlone languages, and the mountain is often referred to as the resting place of the hummingbird.
Our people often named animals after the sounds they would make. If you listen quietly to the way the hummingbird flaps its wings, it has a real smooth umunhum, umunhum, umunhum. And that's where the word umunhum comes from.
From this central starting point, you can set off in any direction and explore the 6 other stops on this mobile tour of the mountaintop, in any order you like. You can find the locations of each stop on the paper map you downloaded with this app. If you need a copy of the map, you can find one in the signboard map box located near the restrooms, trailhead, or underneath the summit shelter. When MidPen purchased this spot in 1986, it looked very different than it does today. Look down at your phone to see. For decades, the summit had been home to the Almaden Air Force Station. The military had flattened the top of the mountain to build a small city of buildings, now abandoned since the station closure in 1980. MidPen's hope was to restore the mountaintop back to looking like a mountain again. We removed all of the buildings and any hazardous waste that went along with them. Meredith Manning is a senior planner here at MidPen.
And in order to recreate the original topography, or as close to it as possible, that material that was shoved over the edge was then retrieved many decades later by us and reshaped into the form that you see today.
When we were done, the summit of Mount Umunhum had grown 15 feet higher from where the military had leveled it. Next, to bring back the plants on the summit, district workers combed the mountain to gather thousands of native seeds. The seeds traveled all the way down to the valley to propagate, then the young plants traveled all the way back up here to be placed in the soil. Amanda Mills is a resource management specialist at MidPen.
MidPen's mission is ultimately to protect and restore the environment and to provide for ecologically sensitive education and experience for visitors. I feel like everything has kind of come full circle as far as restoring this mountaintop and giving it back to the people and to the earth, really.